imagine thinking all those wonderful things Herb said about us when we can't even get our act together. It is, I don't have to tell you, very sweet to be honored. It's sweeter still for me to be honored alongside this guy. And it's sweetest of all to be honored by an institution bearing the name London. But I thought, lest I might melt away, I had better introduce myself to you properly. Now, the most important thing to say about me is that I am someone blessed enough to have gone through adolescence at the time of America's participation in World War II. And what a time of discovery it was for both of us. I was discovering what it meant to love one's country. And the country was in the process of discovering that it was ultimately fated to be make that the major world power. And no less than mine did the whole country's discovery result in a giant explosion of energy. And yes, good cheer. Millions upon millions of the country's young men of sound body accepted without complaint being drafted into the army, or anyway with the kind of complaint that was a not much concealed form of bragging. And the hearts and minds, if I may use that horrible expression, the hearts and minds of those left behind followed them lovingly and proudly off to war. There was rationing, most notably, as I remember, of gas for one's car and meat, without a notable amount of criminality on the part either of suppliers or consumers. Women went to work without declaring a revolution. A notable part of public entertainment consisted of celebrations of the country's fighting men. Movie stars toured the country selling savings bonds. School kids roamed the streets collecting scrap. You didn't have to wait until the 7th inning at Yankee Stadium to hear a recording of Kate Smith singing God Bless America. In short, everyone, anxious of course, but at the same time assured of victory, was on a kind of high and would remain so until the war was over. And for some time after that as well, while we all geared up for that incredible post-war circus of productivity. This was the setting of my coming of age, and from a certain point of view, I hope you will forgive me, presume to say the country's as well. But it was not, alas, to go on forever, as we know. Now skip forward to the autumn of 1970. I went to the airport to pick up my 19-year-old daughter, who was returning from one of those summertime youth tours to Israel. The first thing she said to me, before she even said hello, was, "Do you know what it is like to be in a country where the people love the soldiers?" "Yes," I answered her, "I do." She is all grown up now, my daughter, not a girl but a woman and a mother herself, and she has what I know to be a good life. But when I remember that moment, I could weep for her and all her contemporaries, many of whom are in this room tonight, whom we have so seriously failed. Now, don't get me wrong. I can be as grouchy as the next guy about the city, about the country in general, and especially about those we have chosen to govern us. And when I get up in the morning and read the news, I do rather more than my fair share of distributing curses. But I have been vouchsafed an experience I can't ever quite get over. And I can't really believe that not so long ago America is not still down here somewhere, sweeping it off under the terrible blanket of day-to-day rot under which we buried her. That America is the country I pray that someone or something or all of us in this room will bring alive again for my grandchildren and my great